Good morning. This is the Roding and Shorts DDF007 hunting interference unit. We will now demonstrate on how to unpack the unit and install it in the vehicle for mobile hunting interference.
So here we have two units. One unit here, this one, it has the HE300 antenna for interference. And in this equipment we have the DDF.
Yeah, we got the DDF007, including the computer laptop that connects to it. And I will show you how it looks like inside.
Alright, let's open it.
Let's open it.
Okay. So here's the antennas. So this is the HE300. So it comes in two pieces like this, and then you just basically connect here and tie it like that. And this end is going to go into the DDF unit. So, and then we'll take the unit out and I will show you how this gets connected to it. And this one actually has the GPS, so we can locate where we are on the map.
With azimuth.
Okay. With azimuth, yeah. Okay, so this one, actually the operating frequency on this antenna is 0.5 to 75 gig. And there's another one.
7.5 gig.
7.5 gig, sorry. This one is 200 megahertz to 500 megahertz. This antenna here is 20 megahertz to 200 megahertz. We are actually going to be using just only this one. This is the most one that we're going to use. This is more directional.
Okay. Here is the main DDF007 unit, and we have the radome antenna. This we will put on top of the car later on, and it scans 360 degrees. And
one thing about the antenna, notice the arrow, it's got to point towards the direction of travel. There's two sets of antennas in here, one on the top layer half and one on the bottom layer that does switching.
Okay. And we also have included a laptop. That we can connect to the DDF007 and have all the graphs and everything remote control. Okay.
And that's called mobile locator.
Yeah, mobile locator.
The mobile.
Okay,
This antenna actually, these are the cables that go into the DDF unit.
Okay, so we're ready to set it up on top of the car. The rudder.
Alright, we're going to mount the antenna on top of the car here. And here's the direction where it needs to be facing from the car. And this has a magnetic plate, so it just goes on top of this part here. Just place it like this.
Open the window. Okay, very important. This is the safety cable, just in case while you're driving on the highway at high speed, something happens to the antenna, it won't hit the other car, it will only hit your car. Okay. So normally you would connect it here, secure it here. So it won't fall. And the cable will, and this other end of the cable will connect to your DDF007.
You might want to zoom into the...
Here's the DDF007. One thing, there's two cables that come from the antenna for our switching that need to connect. On one of the cables it has a voltage regulator, which is here, that helps the antenna do its switching. There's a key inside the connector that needs to match up to the DDF007 not to bend the pins. There's a small key right here. I don't know if you can notice it. It connects to the top portion of the auxiliary 1 port. Once it's in, you screw it on. The RF cable for the antenna comes here to the second port. Once that is set up, we'll now set up the computer laptop unit for mobile locate capabilities.
Okay, now we're going to show how we set up the laptop and the switching on the program. So now you got the unit here, you have all the cables connected, and then you switch on the laptop. When you switch on the laptop, the program locate control will come up automatically. You won't have to do anything. You just wait, and then this window pops up, and this shows when you start collecting data, this will show all the location and everything. And there are three things: this window here, and then you open up DDF007. This will show all the data you're collecting, the interference. It will show here. This, and then the other one is map view. You want to see where you are going, how you the strength is. So you double click on this map here. Map view is the program. Okay, this is the map view. So you will have two windows, map view and this window here, layer control. And now we're going to set up, then you have one Ethernet cable that you connect to the unit, which is this cable here. From your laptop into the unit here, the Ethernet connection here, you just plug it in here. Like this. And then you go ahead and switch on the power, which is the button right here. Switch it on. Okay, now the unit is powered on, and you can see the display here. This same display here is in the software that we have here in the laptop. DD007, which is right here. So when you're using your laptop, you can see that in this here, right? It's same data here. So now, so when you're collecting the data, what you want to do is you want to lock the screen on this unit here. So what you press is the lock button here. Has one, and then you see a lock display here, display all. So you press, let me do that again. Lock and then lock all. So this, what it does is it locks the screen on this unit. So then you can just keep it here on the side, or you can put it, underneath here, and then you monitor on the laptop. Alright, now we will show you how to connect the this unit with the HE. You will be in cases where you do the driving and you can't find the interferer, you'll have to walk around, you have to be mobile and then detect the interferer. So what we'll do now is take this unit and then connect to the HE 300 unit. So we'll show you that. So all you have to do is disconnect all the wires from the laptop, the connection here. So you disconnected the antenna that's up on the top here. And then we're going to use the handheld antenna. We'll show you that. So take all these cables out.
Okay, so once we pinpointed the general area of the source of interference, we would use this AC300 to go and pinpoint the exact location. Okay. Now, very important thing to remember: you have to use the correct band. Okay. Normally, it will be using 0.5 GHz to 7.5 gigahertz. Okay. So you connect the antenna. Okay, make sure you find the slot. Okay.
Good.
To push it. Okay. And the power on.
Okay.
We have the frequency set and everything.
It's powering on. Okay, now we got it.
Okay.
So now you can see here on the display the frequency that's here, 801, and then what's it scanning. So you're trying to find the interference. And this is the strength. It'll show you the display here. So when you see the interferer, something pops up, you'll see the line here as well.
Okay. So normally you would scan 360 degrees slowly until you see a peak on the signal. Okay. And once you find that peak, just move and until you pinpoint it.